So 5 years ago, my sisters and I, Patrice Cullors and Opal Tometi, created Black Lives Matter as a call to action and a response to the many different ways that Black people are made less than human every single day. When George Zimmerman was acquitted in the murder of 17-year-old Trayvon Martin, I wrote a post on Facebook that we later called a love letter to Black people. I wrote a post saying that we deserved to live, that we deserved to live with dignity, no matter who we are or where we come from. I ended that post by saying that our lives matter, and my sister Patrice put a hashtag in front of it, and I was like, why are you putting the pound sign? Not quite a millennial. She put it on Twitter with a hashtag, Black Lives Matter. My sister, Opal, built the sites that we were able to use, working together to make sure that people could connect online to take action together offline. Today, Black Lives Matter is a hashtag. It's an organization with 40 chapters in 4 countries, and it is the civil rights movement of our generation. My name is Alicia Garza, and my passion is making Black communities powerful. Every single day, I work to build a world where Black lives have value and where we have the things that we need to live well: education, housing, healthy food, work, clean water and clean air, safety, and families that are together and not in cages. I dream of a future where Black people get to have all the things that all people deserve. We helped to energize a new generation of protest. And now I think it's time that we take that energy of protest and direct it into politics. That's why I started the Black Futures Lab. We work to make Black people powerful in politics because Black people deserve all the things that we all deserve. Now, you know this already, and it happens to be Election Day. Cynthia. But I don't have to tell you, especially 2 years later, that elections matter. The whole world has been changed by the election of someone who works hard every day to take away the things that we've been fighting for a really long time. It wasn't perfect before, and some of us might say it wasn't even good before, but I can tell you that right now things are worse than they have been, and that's a problem. 2016, like you, got me fired up and it got me angry. Even though Black Lives Matter is a movement that spans the entire globe, without the power to make decisions over our own lives and the lives of those that we love and care about, we will always have a hard time getting the things that we deserve. For me, power means getting to make decisions over your own life. Power means being able to determine where resources go, who they go to, where they don't go, and who they don't go to. For me, power is about the ability to shape the narrative of what is right, what is wrong, what is just, what is unjust. But most importantly, for me, power is about making sure that there are consequences when you're disappointed, when the people who you elect don't carry out the agenda that you elected them to carry out. I know that Black people deserve to be powerful. Time and time again, we have challenged this country to live up to its values: freedom, justice, democracy for all. Our grandparents and our parents, and now many of us, have put our lives on the line to be free. And they didn't intend to turn back, and I don't think we should intend to turn back either. But that means that we gotta get real serious about building power. The power we need for all Black communities to live well. And I don't know about you, but I personally am tired of being talked to and not having my concerns, my needs, and my dreams addressed. I'm tired of being told what I should care about, when I should care about it, rather than being engaged about what I care about, and being asked what I want to see in order to address the challenges that we face every single day. Black people work hard for our democracy, but democracy is not working hard for us. How do I know? Because in the last 3 election cycles, Black women voted at higher rates than any of our peers. But Black women are still only 6% of the entire US Congress. Oh yeah, sit with that for a second. What that means is that there's old white guys making decisions about what's going on in my life. And I don't think that's right. Look, these days, Black people aren't safe anywhere. We're not safe in our homes. We're not safe in our cars. We're not safe in the voting booth. We're not safe in our schools. We're not safe hanging out with friends, playing music in our workplaces. And frankly, it's no wonder that Black people are cynical about politics. That's why we think it's time to make politics work for us. Now, at the Black Futures Lab, we work to create new democracies where Black people get to be powerful. Every single day, we are told that what is happening to us is not happening, or we are told that it's our own fault that it's happening. But at the Black Futures Lab, like any good organizer, we start out by listening to the stories, experiences, needs, and dreams of our communities. That's why we launched the Black Census Project. Now, the Black Census is an online and offline endeavor that asks Black communities what we experience in our democracy, in the economy, and in our communities. And we ask the question, what do you want to see for your future? We're asking questions about our perceptions of politicians and politics. We're asking about our experiences with social movements and activism. We're asking about our experiences with voting and police violence, just to name a few. Our survey gives the opportunity for our respondents to identify what is important to them, rather than us telling them what's important to them. Thus far, we've reached 18,000 Black people across the country. Rural and urban, immigrant and US-born, incarcerated and formerly incarcerated, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgendered, gender nonconforming, gender variant. And we're talking about the issues that matter to us and listening to what we think are the best solutions to address the challenges that we face. We are the largest survey of Black people that has been conducted since Reconstruction. That's how I feel about this. The last time a survey of this size happened was after slavery was formally abolished in 1863, and the government used a survey tool to be able to learn how to best serve Black people who were newly emancipated but lacking the resources that we needed to live well. Now, our survey is online, but we know that not all of our communities are online. So we've trained nearly 100 Black organizers across the nation to take surveys into communities that aren't going to be answering our questions online. We've translated the survey into 8 languages that Black people speak in this country because we know that not all Black people are African American. We've partnered with more than 30 Black-led organizations in 19 states, and we've moved $750,000 into Black communities to help build the organizing infrastructure that we need in places where it's needed the most. We use the data to manage and change the story about who Black people are, what we care about, and we use it to impact and implement legislation in cities and states based on the experiences that we are being talked to about. We kickstart the process of making Black communities powerful by bringing the concerns and the aspirations of Black communities directly to the tables where decisions are being made and laws are being passed. That is what democracy is supposed to look like. And this is how we make Black lives truly matter. Engaging our communities, not just when it's time to vote. Documenting our stories, using those stories to inform how we govern. Building the infrastructure that we need in our communities that relies on relationships as the basis for political action. Long-term investments over short-term strategies, and embracing the complexities of who our communities are. We will know that we've been successful when we get to decide what's happening in our communities and when we get the things that our families need to live well. If you believe that a Black future is possible, we want you to take the survey. Go to blackcensus.org. In case you missed it, blackcensus.org. And if you're asking yourself, well, I'm not Black, what can I do? You can sign up to support us at blackfutureslab.org. And I think together we can build a movement that can change what's happening in our communities, and we can ensure that Black people have the power that we deserve. My name is Alicia Garza, and I believe that Black people deserve to be powerful in every aspect of our lives. Please join me in making that dream a reality. Thank you.